From the following details, draw a plan of ABC selective control. We have items 1 to 12, respective units, and the unit cost. We know what is ABC control. It's a kind of discriminating or selective control where all inventories are not given equal treatment. That is, inventories are going to be classified on the basis of the investment, on the basis of usage, then control will be exercised. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll prepare a table. We'll have a table like this: statement of total cost and ranking, where first we'll list out all the items, then the respective units, then we'll go ahead. So here are the items, that is 1 to 12. Then units, let's copy from the question. These are all the units we have in the question. Now in ABC we should find out the number of units which are occupying more portion and less portion. For that we have to do the totaling first of all. So let's total all these items. The total works out to say 2,19,000. Okay, the total works out to 2,19,000. Now this third column will be used for finding the proportion of each and every item to the total. Say for example, the proportion of 7,000 to the total of 2,19,000. If expressed in percentage, it's going to be 3.2%. Similarly, the proportion of 24,000 to 2,19,000 will be 10.96. Proportion of 1,500 to 2,19,000 in percentage is 0.68%. Similarly, we have to calculate for all the other items. So let me just modify the formula. So if I calculate for all the items, we'll get like this. Okay, and the sum of all this should be equal to 1. That is 100%. Okay, so now if you notice, item 1 is occupying only 3.2% of total items, whereas item 2 is occupying 10.96, and if you notice, item number 7 is taking 27.4% of total size. Okay, but this proportion in terms of total units is not going to be relevant for us. We have to give weightage on the basis of value, on the basis of usage. But in this question we have information only on the basis of value. So let's capture all these values. Whatever the values we have, let's capture. So here we have to do that. Unit cost. So this is the unit cost picked up from the question. Now let's find out the total cost. How? By multiplying the units with unit cost. So total cost is going to be 7,000 multiplied by 5, 35,000. 24,000 multiplied by 3, 72,000. 1,500 multiplied by 10, 15,000. 600 multiplied by 22, 13,200. In this way we have to calculate for all the items, and this is the value. Now to find out the proportion of each items with regard to the total cost, we have to total this first of all. Total works out to 3,55,770. Now let us find out the percentage of total cost. It is item 1, the cost is 35,000. When compared with total 3,55,770, this is occupying only 9.84%. Item 2, 72,000 divided by 3,55,770, it is 20.24%. Similarly, 15,000 divided by 3,55,770, it is 4.22%. Like this we have to calculate for each and every item. So I'm just modifying the formula. So if I calculate for all, so I'm getting various percentages and the sum should be 100%. So that is done. Now with this information, let us go and find out. With this information, let us go and do the ranking of these items. So in terms of total cost, if you notice, which item is demanding higher investment. The focus should be on those items. If you notice here, probably item number 11, because it is occupying 22 point, or it is taking 22.95% of total investment. So in terms of ranking, item 11 should be given first rank, then second rank. The next one is 20.24%, that is next to 22.95, so that should be given second rank. Third rank should go to 16.02%, the next lowest. Then fourth rank can go to, let's see where we have, so probably this can be the fourth rank, and fifth can be with 7.15. Sixth rank can be for 5.62. Seventh rank can be for 4.22. 8 can be for 3.71. 9 can be for 3.37. 10 is for 3.26. 11 is for 2.95, and 12 is for 0.67. Okay, so the ranking has been done, but our task is ABC analysis. So for carrying out ABC analysis, we need some kind of assumed selective control. So let me put that, let's say, basis for selective control. So how to do that? See, let's take the cost as the basis because we are not given the other criterias. So if you notice, item 11, the investment is something like 81,000. That is item 11, which is rank number 1. Rank number 2 investment is 72. Rank 3 investment is 57. Rank 4 investment is 35. So there's a wide gap between 3 and 4. So what we'll do, let's put all the 3 under one category. That is, we'll say investment above 50k or investment above 50,000 should be classified as A. It means we can have the second category like investment between 15,000 to 50,000. It's an assumption, right? I'll say investment between 15,000 to 50,000 can be classified as B, and investment below 15,000 should be classified as C. Okay, so now if we go by that, our item number 1 investment is greater than 50,000. It is rank number 1. Rank 2 is also greater than 50,000. Rank 3 is also greater than 50,000. So these 3, that is 1, 2, 3, should be classified under A. So let's do that. It should be classified under A, 1, 2 and 3. So that is done. Next, investment between 15,000 and 50,000. So let's go for fourth rank. What's our fourth rank? We have fourth rank investment 35,000, so between 15 and 50. Fifth rank investment 25,420. Then sixth rank investment 20,000. Seventh rank investment is exactly 15,000, and if you notice eighth rank, it is below 15,000. So what we have to do is all this 4, that is 4, 5, 6, 7 should be classified under B. So let's do that. 4, 5, then 6 and 7. These should be classified under B, and that is done. Then the balance should be obviously C. So whatever is the balance, I'm going to classify that as C. So in this way, the classification has been done. Now, based on this classification, let's see how many units, what proportion, what investments are coming under category A, category B and category C. So I'm going to capture them in the next sheet. So let's make use of this sheet. We have columns for category, ranking, item numbers, then percentage of total units, cost, percentage of total cost, and you will appreciate why these columns are required. The first category should be A, and how many items we had under A. There are 3 items. Okay, so let me just put it across. A, there are 3 items, and what are the ranks which we had in A? Probably we had this first rank, then we had second rank, and we had third rank. Okay, so all the first 3 had come under A, and in terms of item numbers, so for the first rank the item numbers are 11500. For the second rank the item numbers are 24,000. okay, and for the third one the item numbers are 38,000. okay, so this item numbers, shall I rename it as a number of units? That should be fine. So I'll say number of units. And what about the percentage of total units? We know the percentage of total units. Say for the first rank 1, the percentage is 5.25, and for the second ranked it is 10.96, and for the third rank, let's pick up third rank, we have it is 17.35. okay, so how many items we have? Let me say total, hardly we have 3 items, right? We have 3 items. Let me put it, it's 3. And what is the total, I mean in terms of percentage of total units? If I sum all the 3, I'll get it, which is 34. Say with 2 decimals, it is something like 33.56%. So 3 items in terms of 33.56% of total units. okay, and what about the cost? Let's go and pick up the cost. Cost for rank 1 we have 81,650. Then cost for rank 2 72,000, and cost for rank 3 which is 57,000. okay, so the total cost is 2,10,650. and what about the percentage? Let's pick up the percentage also. For rank 1 the percentage is 22.95%. let me keep it with 2 decimals. And for rank 2 it is 20.24%, and for rank 3 it is 16.02%. so if I total this, what is the position? It is 59.21%. so note this, the items in category A are only 3 in number. okay, and I mean there are 3 items basically, and if you look at the percentage of total units, it is 33.56, and in terms of cost they are 2,10,650, and the composition, the percentage of total cost is 59.21%. this is more important. Now let's move on to the items which are classified under category B. okay, so what we understood is there are 1, 2, 3 and 4 B's. okay, so let's capture that. So there are 4 B's and they come under the rank 4, 5, 6, 7. so let me convert them. They come under rank 4, 5, 6, 7, and the number of units we know. For 4th rank, here we have the 4th rank 7,000. Then 5th rank we have 4,100. 6th rank is 40,000, and 7th rank is something like 1500. Okay, and the percentage, let me just pick up the percentages. It's a 3.2 percentage. Then we have 1.87 percentage. Similarly, let me do that for the remaining. For other two, it is 18.26 and 0.68, and let me sum this. The total is 24.02 percentage. Okay, and let me also pick up the cost. So here we have the respective cost figures. Let's total them. It is 95,420, and let us also consider the percentage of total cost. So here we have the respective percentages. Let's total that. It is 27 or 26.82 percentages. Okay, so that's about category B. Now we'll move on to category C. But before that, let's appreciate, if you note category B, there are basically 4 items. There are only 4 items. Let me make it clear. And the total number of units is not relevant, but if you look at the percentage, it is 24.02%, and in terms of total cost, it is occupying 26.82 percentage. Okay, so now we'll move on to category C. So how many items are under category C? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are under category C, and we have covered up to 7, so balance 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are supposed to be under category C. So we'll mark it as C. So based on ranking, let us pick up the respective number of units. When the rank is 8, the number of units are 600. When the rank is 9, the number of units are 60,000. When rank is 10, the number of units, let me pick up, the number of units are 29,000. When rank is 11, it's 3,000. When rank is 12, it's 300. Okay, and once this is done, we can pick up the percentage of total units. Let's do that. So here we have the respective percentage of total units. Let's do the totaling, and total is 42.42%. okay, so in terms of total, and if you notice, there are 5 units. Okay, there are 5 units under category C, and in terms of percentage of total units, they are 42.42. okay, now let's also pick up their respective cost, and here we have the respective cost. Let's total this. Total is 49,700. okay, and let's also pick up the percentage of total cost. So this is the percentage of total cost. Let's total this also, and the total works out to 13.97 percentage. okay, so now if you notice, there are 3 categories of items. In category A, we have 3 items, and in terms of total units, it is taking 33.56 percentage. In terms of cost, it is 59.21. Whereas category B, there are 4 items. In terms of percentage of total units, it is 24.02. In terms of cost, it is 26.82, lesser than 59. And category C, there are 5 items. In terms of percentage of total units, it is 42.42, but in terms of percentage of total cost, it is only 13.97. So let's now total all the 3. I mean, here in category A we have 3, category B we have 4, and in category C we have 5. So the sum of all 3 categories should be 12 units, and if we total all the 3, that is 33.56, 24.02, 42.42, we should get 100%. Yes, and here also if we do the totaling we should get 100%. So it is done.
Thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you wish to learn more on this topic, do check our comprehensive online course. I have given the link in the description below. If you like this video lecture, do not forget to click on that like, share and subscribe button with bell icon.